Alan, League One's finally kicked off this weekend. Unfortunately, we're just on the wrong side of the result. Initial thoughts?
Yeah, obviously, I'm disappointed for the group. I didn't think we deserved to lose, whether that was a draw or we sneak a win. Obviously, gutting in the circumstances, because Sweets probably kicks that 99 times out of 100. It's hit the post there. Also, I thought the try at half time was a real killer. Going in 12-6, we knew we had some things to fix up, which we did in the second half. We knew we had to be patient. But as much as we want to win every week, probably round one, sometimes the result is secondary. It's hard. It's a bit of an unknown. You don't know what you're going to get. And I was very pleased with many aspects of the game, and we've got a lot more improvement in us. And obviously playing against an established side, a settled side, that bodes well for us in the future and for the rest of the campaign.
We scored first and looked good value for that score. We looked to be the team on top at that particular time. Then the game seemed to settle down a little bit into its rhythm, and then Doncaster got that little bit of foothold in the game and managed to level it up.
Yeah, I thought, at 6-0 we had opportunities to make it 12 with a couple of breaks, and we just didn't ice those, and a couple of wrong decisions as well. And I think it would have been deserved 12-0, and then ill discipline let us down. And their bench was really good and gave them an impact. Probably better than our bench in the first half, and that's disappointing on that sense. And yeah, I think they got a bit of momentum off the back of a bit of ill discipline, a bit of like I say, just our guys not having the impact. But what we did do is defend our goal line really well in the first half. 2 breakaway tries, and the try for half time came off a break as well. So when we're tired, we've just got to be better in that moment. We've got to push through that fatigue and not knock off. We know how good their halfbacks are. We know they run the ball a lot, and we did a good job on them today, probably for 70% of the time. But the 3 tries were all off the back of them and their breaks, and that's disappointing because we've obviously previewed that and we spoke about that in the week. But as I said to him before the game, talk about it and train for it. It's what we do in between the lines. And just disappointed they got us there with a couple of tries back to back. One on the last play try, and that's the difference today.
All 3 of their tries sort of followed a very similar pattern where whether it was good play that split us up the middle or a couple of players switching off. Certainly the one on half time, the last pass looked a little bit marginal, shall we say, and there was a close call with obstruction, or there was a couple of close calls during the game in the lead up to it. Thoughts on that?
If I speak about it, I get in trouble. So I'm not going to speak about it.
We lost Michael Knowles just before half time, I think. Early prognosis.
It was a dead leg. I think we lost him at 6-0 down, actually, Scott. And it was a massive blow for us, and we could tell our attack was a little bit disjointed after that. Like Sam went to 13, which he can play, but he's a good player for us. Dead leg, and hopefully he won't be out too long. He just got caught with one. But yeah, it was a blow. It was a big blow to us because he's a big player for us.
Attention, or League One takes a break next week for attention going towards the road to Wembley and the Challenge Cup. Off the back of the result today, what are your thoughts leading into next week? Will it be wholesale changes or stick with the vast majority of everybody that's played today?
We've just got to get the balance right. People need opportunities and they need to play, but also we need to have that consistency. So we'll see where we're at injury-wise. We'll review the performance, and then we'll select a side. We've got Crusaders the week after as well, so we've got to go strong and we've got to build some momentum and cup next week, and then we need to be looking at getting some points on the board. I think there's some really good signs out there today. The way we came back, the way we defended our line, the way we defended in general. Yes, our attack was a bit scratchy. Nozza wasn't there, and we're still working through those combinations and finding our best game model. So there's lots of things. I think if you came as a Hunslet fan and they were great today, they'll go away. Yes, we're disappointed, we're gutted. It's like it's a kick in the stomach for us to not at least draw the game in the way we came back, but a lot more positivity than negativity, and I think there's some really good signs for the rest of the season.
I know the changing room was a bit of a glum place afterwards, but I think that's good to see at times when you're involved in a game like that.
Yeah, they care, and you know it'd be nice to get on the other end of one of these. You know, we've lost some close ones. You know, particularly the last couple of seasons I've been here as well, and they do hurt. But it's how we respond from that. We said it's round one. It won't define our season. We've thrown a lot into it, but we'll throw a lot into Hewitt next week, Crusaders, and you know hopefully the next cut round if we're fortunate to get through, and London. So every week we will prepare as best we can, and the lads did that, and we'll put in that effort. That's just a given.
Commiserations on the result. Well done on the performance, and we'll see you next week
Certainly.
against Hewitt.
Cheers, Scott.
Cheers.